What's up, guys? It's Jay, Morning After Kill, and I'm back here on Gotham City Impostors, and you're like, holy shit, Morning has his nimble back again. Yeah, I put my nimble class back on, but this time we're using it with the silencers, because I was just fucking around and I found out that the silencers are really fucking effective in this game. Like, I've used them before, but like, now that I play with them, and I'm like, man, this is like really fucking cool, because it keeps you off the minimap. But we're not going to talk about the gameplay. That's not the topic of the commentary. Topic of the commentary is something a little bit less somber. And I'm sorry to bring your fucking, spirits down or your day down. But yeah, it's a little bit of, it's a sad day in the Mac household today. Not for me, because I'm not really like a pet person. I told you guys that in my Q&A. But my girlfriend's cat had some type of like heart condition. And she had to go and have her cat put down to sleep today. Which is, it's a terrible thing, especially when you have to make the decision on whether or not you want to see something that you love suffer, or whether or not, you think it's more humane, more peaceful to let it go, and, instead of your own feelings and wanting to keep it around for your own sake. That's a very big and very hard decision to make. And honestly, I couldn't, make that decision because I don't have any really experience with pets that I've been around for a long time that I really like actually cared about. So the one thing that I was thinking about when I was talking to my girlfriend is in this world, in this country, in this fucking whole, I don't know where it's illegal, where it's not, but I do know that there's a lot of places where, human euthanization is illegal, to where you're not allowed to, assist in a suicide. And I was thinking about this, and I'm like, this is kind of fucked up, isn't it? I mean, if a person is suffering, and they're at least, like, so far gone that, it would be the right thing to do to, like, ask the person and let them know, how do you feel about this? Do you want to live, or do you want to continue to suffer? And I'm just thinking about it, I'm like, well, what makes, animals so goddamn different from humans to where it's illegal to, put one down or put one to sleep to end their suffering? Or where it's fucking, is it just because cats can't talk and cats can't tell us whether they don't want to fucking live or whether they want to die or whether they want to suffer? Because in my personal, opinion, as a dog or a cat, I would want to live. I would want to survive. In this world, emotions are what, define, the experience of life. And, pain is a part of life. And that's how you really know when you're alive, is when you feel that pain, when you feel the hurt inside your body, when you feel everything in your life that is fucked up and going wrong. That's when you feel most alive, because that's when you know it's real. That's how we define reality. Hell, even the Matrix said it, and that's how fucking human beings define reality, is through suffering. And it's true. And it's not just true for humans, though. It's true for all animals. So is it more humane to let a cat, suffer, or is it more humane to just put them down because they can't tell you exactly how they're feeling, and it's just your best guesstimate that you would not? It's based upon your own personal feelings on whether or not you would want to suffer or not. Now, myself, I am selfish, alright? I love life. I love living. I don't want to die. Alright, I realize the fact that we are going to die someday. And it's a terrible fact to realize. I mean, I realized it at a really young age. I think I was like 9 or 10 when I really, realized that there's going to be a day that I'm not going to be thinking, that I'm not going to be around. And it kind of spooked me, but I got used to it. I came to grips with my own mortality, and just thinking about it, I'm like, really? Is it that wrong to let a human end their own suffering, to commit suicide, to stop what their, their life that they feel is not worth living anymore? And I'm not talking about just like, pain and suffering. I'm talking about, mentally. There's a lot of people out there that just don't have the mental capacity to keep going on. And is it wrong to just, allow them to die, to let them take their own life, or to, euthanize them if they so call fit? And that's what I was wondering today. I want to know what you guys think. Do you guys think that, maybe a human committing suicide or having assisted suicide by a doctor would be wrong, immoral, or something that you couldn't do? Or maybe it's against your religious beliefs, or however you feel. That's just what I'm wondering. So leave it in the comments below. If you were suffering, would you want your suffering to end and euthanize yourself? So my name's Jay, Morning After Kill. It's a fucked up day in a fucked up world, and it's a fucked up life. But you know what? Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and we can share it all together. My name's Jay, Morning After Kill. I'm gonna see you guys later.